Okay, I know it's been a while since I've done a video, but been busy with college, and this is my first weekend off in a while, so I'm down here working on the old H. Picked up some grade 8 and grade 5 bolts at Redneck Walmart a couple weeks ago to come down here and work on this, but just haven't had time. Beautiful day in central Pennsylvania to do it, so I'm down here working on her. Got my bolts to stick in the pulley there to see if I can get her to turn over. And I figured out why, when we went to move it, why it only drug the wheel, because it was locked in gear. And it'd actually be 5th gear. I doubt you can see it, but down in there the 5th gear fork is slid forward, and somehow the end of the shifter got worked out of the fork and wouldn't go back in it. So brought a little pry bar up, and we're going to pop it out of 5th gear, and then hopefully stick a bolt in it and see if it'll turn over. While rooting in one of the other sheds, I found the throttle handle, since this is missing it, so I'm guessing this is what it's off of. I just need to find the spring, and I think it's a bolt that goes on there. But alright, well, we're going to stick a bolt in it, see how far I can get with it. Well, I figured something would probably end in disaster, and I was right. Because this should be in the tractor, and it is no longer in the tractor. And that is. So I figured out that apparently it must be stuck more than 3-foot piece of pipe is willing to budge, because I broke this instead of breaking the engine loose. But I did get it to turn. It started to turn. I was going right along, and all of a sudden it got real tight, so I put a little pressure on it, and she broke. And actually, I wasn't putting pressure on the outside of the pipe either. I was putting it right on the end of the pipe wrench. So that's only about, what, a foot out. I had my body weight and like 120 pounds on it, and it broke that. But this is the pipe I had on it. Not a real big piece of pipe, but apparently it's locked up pretty good, so I'll probably just have to get it down in the shop, pull the head off of it, and then work with the pistons from there, because that's going to be about the only way we can do it, unless I pull this radiator off and figure out how I can get that hand crank welded up and get it back in, so we can keep using it. But I guess until then, I'm going to put more mix in it and let it soak some more.